that sends the message to other municipalities: you may own the resources, but the people have to be considered.
In a landmark ruling, a judge orders the city of Flint to lower water rates and stop collecting some water fees. Judge Archie Heyman issued an emergency order against the city of Flint, which will have a wide-ranging impact on all water customers.
But city officials say the decision could have the city drowning in debt once again. NBC 25's Drew Moore live outside of Flint City Hall with the story. Drew.
That's right. Judge Heyman finished listening to the closing arguments this morning in a lawsuit which asked him to step in and provide some financial relief to Flint water customers here in the city. The judge agreed with the lawsuit. So soon, residents coming through those doors right there to pay their water bill will see lower rates and lower fees as they go in and to pay. But the decision by the judge could land the city of Flint in serious financial trouble. That's news certainly that the city doesn't need as it's just getting back on its feet.
The thought of people being put out of their homes because water is being cut off, and it's being cut off illegally, that's emotional for me.
Plaintiff's attorney Val Washington was emotional after Circuit Court Judge Archie Heyman issued a landmark ruling against the city of Flint Friday.
I'm going to enjoin them from collecting water and readiness to service charge fees.
The city of Flint will now be required to reduce water rates by 35% and stop collecting the water service fee, at least temporarily,
until they comply with the ordinance.
The city is also required to stop disconnecting water service or placing liens on properties for past due water bills. But it was another decision by the judge that could have dire long-term financial consequences for the city.
I'm going to order that the parties sit down and get together and negotiate on how to address the $15.7 million that has been wrongfully taken from the Water Supply Department.
That $15 million was taken out of the fund in 2007 to pay for a lawsuit the city had lost. Judge Heyman says the city will need to explain how it came up with the water rates and charges leading up to that point.
If they were able to pull $15.7 million out of there in 2007, that begs the question as to whether or not they may have been collecting too much money at that time.
Flint City Attorney Pete Bate issued a statement this afternoon saying in part the ruling is striking in both its deviation from Michigan law as well as the immediate financial harm it will cause the city. We did receive word this afternoon that city attorneys do plan to appeal the decision to the Michigan courts. The judge's decision or the judge's order could take effect here within the next 7 days as soon as all parties involved sign off on the agreement. Reporting live from Flint, Drew Moore, NBC 25 News.
The Back to the Bricks event